There are 6 domains in the ID competency library. Let's take a closer look at associating. Associating has 3 focal points: comprehension, managing teams, and reflection. There are 10 competencies, so associating is the biggest one. I'm going to try to get through them really quickly. Let's look at comprehension first. AS 1.1 says student can make connections based on gathered information. This one and 1.2 are both very generic and can be used for many association activities. There's AS 1.2. Students can break down knowledge into parts, find relationships and patterns. That applies to many tools we do. Everything is a remix, pegboard inventories. Let's look at AS 1.3. Students can connect with using organization, such as categorization, prioritization, classification. A lot of the work we do um, has students organize large amounts of information. Affinity analysis comes to mind. 3Cs, define, distiller, Spidia web, empathy map, rangefinder from the field guide. All of these tools can be used with associating 1.3. Associating under comprehension 1.4 is student can generate research-based ideas, claims, and solutions for the problem, making connections through discovery work, starting to have concrete insights. Let's go to focal point 2, managing teams. The networking has a focal point for teamwork and project management, and it's easy to get those mixed up. But this one is about the management of teams. It has a lot to do with feedback. As you can see, AS 2.1 is accepting feedback, implementing decisions, and sharing the credit. So accept is in bold because AS 2.3 is about providing feedback to differentiate between those two. AS 2.2 is teach, coach, and lead by example. The product and process leads come to mind, but it's not only for those students. AS 2.3, evaluate the team's effectiveness, provide students feedback about work and attitude. This is about students giving feedback to each other. This is about providing feedback. Things like 4 corners, I wish, what if, rose, thorn, bud, all those from the field guide work here. Let's go to focal point 3, reflection. AS 3.1 says student can self-assess, share evidence through portfolio to communicate learning. This says through portfolio, but it's not necessarily just through portfolio, often through portfolio. AS 3.2 says students can analyze external feedback to identify areas of strength and weakness. A lot of the same tools used in the feedback for the managing teams focal point can also be used here. AS 3.3 says students can set and meet goals using framework and reflection for revision. There's a lot of activities in the design brief framework that pertain to this one. Ouch to aha would be one, but that is a quick look at the 10 competencies in the associating domain.